Chapter 8. Author's note. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep.
Stop flassing, you heard her.
666. Why did they do that? Anyways, everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came in the room even though he was naked, and and started begging me to take him back. Just imagine like his pants are all down, he's like, take me back! Ebony, it's not what you think! Draco screamed sadly. My friend, Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me
Bloody Mary Smith.
Bloody Mary Smith. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed. She still has a nightmare about it, and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real name is Smith, and not Granger. Since she has converted to Sanctinism, her name is Slytherin, and not Gryffindor. I don't know. What is that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snap demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire. I'm bi, and so is Ebony. For a while. But then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany. A stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I've lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust into tears. What a great climax. Now read us on!
Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the box. I didn't read all the box. This is from the movie, okay? It's nuts. My fault if Dumbledore swears besides
he has hit it.
I seen he had a headache, and the resin snap doesn't lick Harry. Now is cause he is Christian and the vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. 666. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. And then suddenly, Anne, horrible man with red eyes and no nose. Everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort, like you just stated, and you already said that he didn't have a nose. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort said, Imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him even though I'm a sadist. I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes.
Sexy.
And his gothic black hair, and how his face looks like Joel Madden. I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up?
This is too much for me to handle.
No, Voldemort, I shouted. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so retarded look on his face. I have telekinesis.
I have telekinesis.
Telekinesis is moving things. Telepathy is reading minds. He answered cruelly. Alright, now then, let me take that in for a sec. He has telekinesis, so he can read people's mind because he can move objects. Okay, and if Dauf, that doesn't even exist, Dauf, not kill a vampire, then thou know what shall happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi! Hi, he said, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram.
Get it.
Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay, I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay, he said. He said, all depressed, and went back into Hogwarts.
What?
And we went back into Hogwarts together making out. So you walked while me. Okay.
What the fuck?
Your turn.
Okay. I don't understand this. So basically she's fucking Voldemort?
No.
Oh, Draco.
Yeah.
But wasn't she gonna get AIDS? I don't understand. Okay. Chapter 10. Author's note. Stup it up, you gay fags. If you do not lick my story, then fuck off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all, and she and Vampire are the evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? 666. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I'm the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and MCR.
You're a manly voice.
Who, me?
No, her.
Oh, yeah. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron. Although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid. Only today Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too. And the only way you can kill a vampire is with a cross. C-R-O-S-S. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a stake. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
Sure.
We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears.
Burst into tears.
Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. Then I said, well, Voldemort came, and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. What, so Draco's gay? Wait, what, oh yeah, he's bi. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind the wall. Is this Spider-Man? Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? See, is that out of character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. So he started to cry and ran out crying. Alright. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why.
How is that basically not swearing? It's
I-
not swearing.
I don't know. Ebony Draco has been found in his room.
Draco.
The guy. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist.
We just found out he couldn't.
Alright, 10 minutes in. You should just read chapter 11. Maybe you can finish it.
Chapter 11, author's note. I said stop flaming you preps. See, if this chapter is stupid, exclamation point 1111, it deals with really serious issues for yourself if it's stupid. Burr. Burr.
Okay, guys.
Wind. No, I can do this.
There's no way we can finish this.
No,
Okay.
I screamed. I was horrified. Be Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her fuck off, and I ran to my room crying myself. Dumbledore chased after me, shouting, but he had to stop when I went to my room because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists, and they got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily. While I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume, I grabbed the stake and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide.
What?
Depressed, I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress.
Nice.
Lace all over it. Lace all over it sandly. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed, Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me and Lupin masticating to it.
Who's Lupin?
They were sitting on their brooms. Ew, you fucking perv, stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra! He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb.
Go! Go!
I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times. And they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has no. He shouted, looking at Snape. Lupin, and he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, "Everyone, we need to talk. What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student." I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid paused angrily, but I'm also a Satanist.
Irony.
Scream up me, Snape said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens
Triumphantly.
Yes, I know.
Go.
I felt faint more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood. I don't know how that feels. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily, while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not whether to feel shocked or happy, or to bite him and drink his blood, because I felt faint. Because Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically.
Go!
Mind in the air, then swooped he in singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're gothic, Snap asked in a little afraid voice, because he was a friend. It meant he was connected to Satan. Because I love her.
Yes! 10 minutes, 10 seconds remaining, guys. This has been Vecta and Devil. Goodbye, bitches! Marilyn Manson.